Her voice quivered when she called. Not enough for most to notice, but I noticed. Hey, my keys aren't working and my ATM card keeps getting declined. Is there something wrong with the bank? A pause. Fragile, tense silence that could slice open a marriage. I stared at the soft flicker of the muted light in my living room, a room she hadn't entered for 3 nights, claiming she was studying late. I pressed the phone to my ear and let the quiet stretch. Didn't I mention? I said softly. Her breathing hitched, fast, shallow, uncertain, or perhaps pretending uncertainty. With her, it was always hard to tell. The truth had been thrumming under my skin for weeks, maybe months, but the fracture point had come 6 days ago. A casual question. A rehearsed smile. A lie told too easily. When's your law school graduation party? I had asked. She didn't flinch. Oh, it already happened yesterday. Just close people were invited. Close people. Not me. The husband who had worked overtime for 3 years to support her through school. She said it with the gentleness of someone reading the weather, then kissed my cheek lightly, dismissively, and left. That night, something inside me stopped pleading for explanations. It stopped hoping. It stopped pretending. And now, a week later, she was on the phone, trembling, clueless, waiting for me to explain why her world was collapsing. I leaned back, inhaling slowly. Didn't I mention? I repeated, letting the unfinished sentence coil around her like a noose. What? Mention what? Her voice cracked. I smiled, small, controlled, inevitable. Everything. But not yet, not until she understood it the way I needed her to. The night she spoke of the close people, something inside me had frozen. Not anger, not heartbreak, but recognition. A man knows when he's been erased, quietly removed from the story of his own life. I had watched her from the hallway that night, framed by the glow of her laptop, whispering, laughing softly on a video call with a voice that wasn't mine. She angled the screen away when she heard me move. Her shoulders were tense, her smile too bright, her eyes too guilty. People think betrayal is loud, screaming, slamming doors, broken plates. But true betrayal is quiet, subtle, skilled. It hides in the small things. An erased message, a phone turned face down, a graduation celebrated without the one who paid the tuition. I didn't confront her. I didn't demand answers. Explanations are for those still willing to stay. I watched. I listened. I collected. The more I observed, the more the truth revealed itself in fragments. She wasn't studying late. She wasn't overwhelmed. She was building a life elsewhere, with someone else. I didn't know all of it yet, but I had enough to begin uncovering the rest. Over the following week, I became a ghost in my own home, invisible. She noticed nothing. I tracked her bank statements, accessed her cloud backups, reviewed her phone logs while she slept exhausted beside me. Not from studying, but from the life that kept her out until 3 a.m. The same number appeared each night. A woman's name. Graduation photos surfaced, never posted, featuring a man at her side, hand on her back, smiling as though he belonged. Close people. She had moved belongings to a small apartment near campus, an address I found through rideshare receipts. I never confronted her. Silence was stronger than confrontation. And while she built her new world, I prepared her ending. Over 4 days, I rerouted joint accounts, secured the house in my name alone, froze her credit cards, reset passwords she assumed she still controlled, and locked the doors she believed she still owned. With every action, my mind grew sharper, colder, steadier. Betrayal has a way of burning everything clean. Then Friday brought the final piece, a forwarded screenshot, anonymous, of her lover congratulating her after the ceremony, calling her baby, thanking her for the perfect night with everyone who mattered. Everyone except me. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I simply closed the file, backed it up, and placed a printed copy on her side of the bed. When she returned, she froze. "What is this?" she whispered. I looked up from my book. "Your graduation party," I said. "The one I wasn't invited to." Her face strained. She stammered, tried to speak, to invent excuses. I didn't let her. I walked past her.
You don't need to explain.
I already know everything. She still didn't grasp the cost of lying until today. The phone call, her panic. My key, my card, everything's locked. What's happening? I finished the sentence I had started days ago. Didn't I mention that close people aren't always permanent? You moved on. I accepted it. Now I'm moving on too. But where do I go? I don't need anything you take for granted anymore. Silence. Pure, crystalline fear. I ended the call. The house is quiet now. Peaceful in a way it hasn't been in years. I walk past the framed certificates I paid for, the books she studied from, the life she built on my shoulders, and feel nothing. Not anger. Not sadness. Just clarity. You can love someone so deeply, you forget the ground beneath you until they pull it away. Then you rebuild. Higher. Quieter. Alone. I open a window. Cold air fills the room. She'll survive. People like her always do. But she'll never forget the moment she realized the truth. I wasn't the one left behind. She was. And that is the one detail I never mentioned until now.